breakfast and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
What a thrill through darkness. I am the boss to surpass Big Boss. I will become the biggest boss. Oh yeah, this is still when Konami had its obsession with fucking like 80s style movie poses. Or the point was just to be cool. Also, don't jump down into the pit where the long ladder is. Have you ever climbed back down the ladder? Because it's really funny. Oh, hey.
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory. Somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as
Dude,
Snake
I hate
from
Raiden
now on.
too. He's
You're not
just,
to mention
he's
your real
awful.
name.
Snake?
Oh, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
You've eaten one before, haven't you?
Alright,
Survival
I have to admit something else.
I'm glad to
I've
hear
never finished
I don't know if I could
MGS2.
order one in a restaurant, but
that. Be careful.
Never
you might
finished
not have
it.
a choice.
what about you?
I've finished
Major?
1,
What should I
3,
call you?
4,
Let's see.
and
I'll
that's
be-
it. I have to finish Peace
I'll be
Walker.
Tom. Call me Major
I came
Tom.
close to finishing 2,
Oh,
but I
and
didn't
Snake.
quite do it.
Yeah,
The crew isn't watching anymore. You
Um,
can take off the disguise now.
good idea. This isn't right. Time for the snake to shed his skin.
Major Tom, Rip Bowie. So much better. Like a million times better. Like a billion times better. They're pretty.
Can you hear me, Major Tom? This is Snake. Kept you waiting, huh?
This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on
We
site.
knocking all these
That
fools
goes for
out.
food as well. You're completely naked, just as your
No
name
one
implies.
survives.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No, there's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use
Except
them
for
to hunt
crabs.
food. You'll also
Don't-
find some
don't
medical
attack
supplies in
crabs.
your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I really love this game in that respect. It was actually a speedrunner
see.
who introduced
Well,
me to this game.
better go
Have you
back and
played
get it.
have you played the rest
You
of the
know where it
series?
is?
No problem. I can see it.
My
from here.
my dad got me
It's
into
stuck
it
on a
in
branch.
MGS1 when I was really young. And then I just
Climb a tree,
kept
stand in
picking them
front
up.
of the tree
Like
that
I
you
have my
have in
original
ID and
PS2
press
copies
the
of
action button.
2 and 3. I have my original
monitoring your
PS1
progress
copy
over
on
the radio.
disc of 1,
Can't risk violating Soviet airspace
which you
while
don't
being
find
covered.
anymore.
My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake.
Played
Go
1,
get
3
your
Peace
backpack.
Walker and some 4. I haven't played 0, 5. Yeah, finished 4. I haven't finished 5 yet. I've been meaning to get around to that. Oh, sir, everyone has grounds to hate Ryan.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake. To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer, choose weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a window in the upper
I'll
left.
look up the
From that
sneaky
list,
early
choose
arcs.
the weapon you want to equip and press the enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22
No, it's
Hush
not.
Puppy tranquilizer gun.
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will
You're indifferent
deteriorate
about
every
Ryan?
time you
All right.
fire. Once its durability reaches 0, the noise
That's
suppression
fair.
effect will be gone. So
Everyone
don't
can
get
have
too
their
happy
opinions.
with
It's
it.
just, you
The
know,
suppressor's durability is shown in the icon.
I played
Any
MGS too.
weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I played
I have
MGS
to
2 when it
find my
launched.
own weapons and equipment. Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Solo covert
hated killing
action
animals
is
in
a
this
standard
game?
Fox
I know.
operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily waste. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too. Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international
Yeah, plus most of the
conventions
food
warfare.
expires really,
There
really
aren't
quickly.
supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in
Except
every
for the,
sense
you
of the
know,
word.
incorporeal
There'll
one.
be no rescue if you're captured. The military and U.S. government will deny
You're a
any involvement
ghost.
in the affair.
Then I'll just have to
Ooh.
take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake
Can we
death
put on a
threat
top
without
hat
cause.
and be Napster Blue?
SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert
Oh,
operations
that'd be a
must
really weird
receive
mod
a
for this
plastic
game.
cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How
Like an
generous.
MGS3 with Undertale character.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So, how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was a solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge
Solid
of monitoring your
Sans.
physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as supporting
You
your
just
mission
make
data.
puns whenever an enemy
Remember
slams.
Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She.
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic.
Paramedic
Nice to
would be
meet you.
Toriel.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
I think
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr.
I
Snake?
think Zero would
My
be
name, It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack.
God,
for short.
probably
You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week,
I
no
feel
one has
bad
a
now I
name.
can't remember her name.
What's your name?
Jane Doe.
It's the
Very
professor.
funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you
Alphs.
my name only if you manage
Alphas.
to make it back alive.
That'd be
My frequency is
0.
145.73.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save
I feel like the
frequency,
boss would be undone.
140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Huh?
Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place.
But wait.
She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
If the boss is undying,
Bosses?
and
She
she
also
was
helped me plan
Snake's
this
mentor,
mission.
then Snake would
She and I
have
were
to
at
be
SAS together.
Papyrus.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
That's right. It's me. Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72
Why do you know
days, and
that?
18 hours.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
You
Why'd
remember that
you
person you
disappear
spent
on
like
me all of a
years
sudden?
with, don't you?
I was on a top secret mission. You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
They
Technique,
did.
sure.
They shared a
What
very
about how to
special
think
bond.
like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier?
Very special
I
bond.
can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now
This is
doesn't
so
mean they always
foreshadowing.
will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You are a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about
Insert
politics.
reference from Let's Destroy
That's
Metal
not
Gear
the
Solid
same
3
thing.
Snake Eater for this.
Sooner or later, your conscience
I
is
don't
going
think
to
I've
bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a
The
soldier
boss
or
setting up her
just
whole
another
plot
man.
line
with a
throughout the
gun.
rest of the game, right?
There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Exactly.
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think?
The only thing we can believe in with absolute
Jack.
certainty is the,
The
mission.
mission.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake. Oh, right. Your code name is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss
Yeah,
put
the boss is
together
pretty
during
awesome.
World War II was a snake. The Cobra
It gets
unit,
super
a group of
emotional at the
heroes
end,
that brought the
too.
war to an end and saved the world. But long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be
Super
fine.
emotional.
Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah,